course, Jerry's catching it. Last night we were in the Bay Area. What a great day of football on NFL Network it was on Saturday. Tied at 31, Rams, Niners. Jimmy G on 3rd and 16 to Emmanuel Sanders.
Can't blow coverage this time of the game. Can't do it. Can't do it.
Hear Jalen back up the bus on that one afterward?
No.
Oh, we got to go listen. Robbie Gold, that's a game winner. Niners, if they win next week up in Seattle, they are the 1 seed in the NFC playoffs. Once again, your playoff picture. It's going to be fun. Sunday night game, Niners, Seahawks. NFC East still up for grabs between the Eagles and Cowboys. So the Niners, we were feeling pretty good about them, but we watched the game together last night, and my man was not happy.
I was upset.
Why?
Because they had holes in the secondary that I didn't like it. Number one, when you tell me you're the number one secondary in the NFL and we come to see you live, I want to see you substantiate that, and it was not that. Oh, my goodness. I was like, come on, man. I wanted that, Richard. Hey, Richard, why don't you just go travel, man, with the main guy, because you know you got a problem on the other side of the field on the corner position of one of the safeties. They got to do better in the playoffs. They're going to play against better teams with better receivers, better quarterbacks, and they got to be ready.
You know, weeks 1 through 10, they were holding teams to about 14 points per game. Since then, almost double that.
Well,
27
the
points
teams
per
are
game.
better. They played against better teams.
They're also banged up a little bit on defense. So if they can get
banged up.
I know.
I don't want to hear that excuse this time of the year. Everybody's banged up. Matter of fact, my knee hurting right now.
Do we need a trainer?
No, my back hurting too.
Trainer! Can you give me one more block?
I got you.
Can you give
I
me
can
one?
suck it up and give you one more block.
I love it. See, that's what puts you on the entertaining games of the day.
Yeah, I can't wait to watch this one.
Zach Taylor's crew was down by 23 with 6 and change to go. Now with half a minute to go,
That's a great kick.
They were down by 8 in the onside kick, and Jordan Evans recovers. That was well done, so the Bengals have a shot. Now with 3 ticks left, the Red Rifle, Andy Dalton, finds Tyler Eifert somehow. And then he would run it in for a 2-point conversion, so that means we get extra football between these two.
Don't tell me this.
What you've always wanted.
Yeah?
Yes.
Well, I wish I was a fan there.
And you got almost a full 10 minutes because there's 4 ticks left, and Jason Sanders wins it. Good for the Dolphins. They played hard all year. They got 4 wins. The Bengals, they played hard. Well, they have just 1 win, but you know what else you got? The number 1 overall pick for the 4th time in franchise history. So put on your GM hat. You definitely going quarterback, Joe Burrow?
No, their problem is not quarterback. Their problem is so much more. The big end out of Ohio State.
Chase Young?
Yep.
Wow.
That's where I'm going. It's the Bengals. Ohio. Okay?
Really?
Makes sense.
More so than the quarterback.
Yes.
Dalton has 1 more year left on his deal, by the way, for about 17.
Play, man. He can still play. He can still play. He can still get it done.
Okay. I want to show you one other thing. We showed you what happened with the Steelers with Duck Hodges. Okay, this fan came dressed as the Duck outfit. So when he got benched for Mason Rudolph, he takes off the 6, takes off the Duck mask. He has ready to go the Mason Rudolph jersey, and since it's this time of year, the Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer mask. Do we get?
Yeah, he ball. He need to get the call.
He does?
Yeah.
What about having faith in your starting quarterback?
No, he ain't no faith.
That was good.
Ain't no faith.
Prime. Did everybody love having Prime here in the studio or what, huh? You want to come back next week?
I ain't coming back. I promise you I won't be back next week.
He'll be on the show next week.
You can clap to your hands, bud.
Colts and the Panthers. But Nyheim Hines, what a day he had.
Look what number he is. Look what number he is, though.
Oh, okay.
Look what number he is.
Uh-huh. Key to being a great punt returner is?
Straight to the house, you got to make somebody miss. You got to make somebody miss. He made 2 people miss. Going to the house. House call.
First Colts punt return for a score since 2012, but he was far from done because in the 4th, they decided to kick to him again.
No, they did.
Yes, they did.
No, they didn't.
Yes, they did.
Look, the hesitation. Now footwork. Now watch him hit it. Hit it.
Yeah.
He's out of there. You know what? Look, in high step, we would have called you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we didn't have time. But we did have time to listen to Greg Olsen, who's frustrated.
Right now, I'm not sure what our plan is. You know, I think we want to win now, but we want to build for the future. We want to play. It's just a really tough way to operate right now, and players are underperforming. I think it's right now a very collective failure, organizationally failure. And our fans deserve better. A lot of guys in this locker room deserve better. The coaches that have been around here deserve better. And it's just been an overall failure, I think, is probably the best way to put it.
Cam is somewhere home like, yeah, I told you I did. Cam is under the crib. Maybe that's 20 million, one way or another. Oh, I love it.
Greg Olson's been a very good player in this league for a long time, and a good citizen, too. You okay with what he said?
I'm 100%. He kept it 100. I like it. He's not lying. He didn't lie one bit. They are, as an organization, as a team, they're failing right now. Consistently failing. There's no way you can start out the way they start out and end up like this. This is pathetic.
Is it just because it's one thing on top of the other? It's not just the quarterback situation. It's that they got rid of a longtime coach who's been a pillar in that community and has been very successful with this team.
Okay, now the coach, you lose games, coach got to go. I'm not going to blame the coach, but let me tell you something. This is the reason they got to go. I saw this earlier, and it don't make sense. Carolina Panthers, what have they not been known for? The whole since they existed. Defense,
yeah.
31st in the league.
Oh, yeah, that's bad.
They got to go. 31st. Carolina, you could never tell me the Carolina Panthers have the 31st ranked defense in the NFL.
And I would agree with you. I think part of his frustration is there doesn't seem to be a plan right now, right? They don't know who's going to be under center. Like, do they have to draft somebody else? Do they try Will Greer out? They try Kyle Allen out.
A lot of teams don't know that. It's a lot of teams don't know that.
But that hasn't been their problem. They've had an identity.
That's the least of your worries.
Right, but they've had an identity. You would agree with that.
You got a quarterback that can do it. Two of them, Cam as well. You got a tight end that can do it. You got a couple receivers that's okay. You got a running back that can world. Okay,
right, he's great.
So what's the problem? The defense.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What's the problem?
That sounded hapless. If I was a Panthers fan, I'd be a little worried.
Yeah.
You have one of the leaders of the team saying we don't have any direction. That's the worst thing you can have right here in the NFL. All right, still ahead the 9. Sunday Night Football pitted the top 2 quarterbacks taken in the 2017 draft. Trubisky taken the 2nd overall. Patrick Mahomes, your reigning MVP, selected 10th. And here's his 5th career rushing touchdown. Looks healthy. Looks good. He also threw for 251 on this night. Here to Travis Kelce. Watch the score for 6 and then watch him count to 10 on his fingers, as in I was taking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What was up with that celebration, MVP?
I don't know why a lot of things come out when I do celebrations, but I just kind of try to just go out there and enjoy it. And I know I can't dance or anything like that, so I leave that to the receivers, and I just do what I can do. No, I mean, I think anyone that goes about it and as a competitor wants to be the first guy, but you know that you know that there's a process to it, and not everyone's can be picked first. And I ended up in a great situation in Kansas City, a situation where I wanted to be at an organization that's kind of taken me and made me the best player that I could be at this time. And so I'm just excited that I'm here now, and I was able to go out there and find a way to win a football game.
You're the best at deciphering the truth.
Yeah.
He knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he knew exactly what he was doing.
That was pretty good, though.
Like Odell knew what he was doing, too. He knew what he was talking about. But he didn't get that ball on the goal line.
All right. I love putting you in a bind here.
I'm used to it.
Next 5 years, Patrick Mahomes or Lamar Jackson?
Ooh, that's tough. You know what? I'm known for playing defense in the pros, but in football in high school, I'm an offensive coordinator. So I'm looking at it from that perspective. Lamar, what he's doing right now is phenomenal. But you got to design that whole offense and get the pieces to fit for that thing to coincide with what Lamar's doing. Patrick Mahomes, I don't care what you bring out there, man. He's going to give you a shot to win this thing. Now, this year right here is Lamar's year. But over the 5, statistically as a quarterback, Mahomes.
Chance to win. I don't care about stats. Chance to win.
Where's the ball? Where's the ball? Where yard line? You got to give me more than that. You can't just give me a chance to win.
You're building a team. You want to be the coach. You can pick the quarterback. You can design whatever you want. I'm giving you carte blanche here.
Yeah, but if it's just a quarterback, you got to understand with Lamar, it's a lot of pieces of the puzzle.
I know. They've done a great job building around him.
Great job. And Lamar's a dog. He's going to be the MVP.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's focus on 2 teams that need a little help. Thomas is unbelievable. And keep in mind, he was the 6th receiver taken in the 2016 draft.
Wow.
The 5 in front of him, Corey Coleman, Will Fuller, Josh Doxson, Laquan Treadwell, Sterling Shepard. Gulp. Anyway, so they got him, and Kamara started to come back.
Kamara's a dog.
Yeah. Those two guys are great. Jared Cook's pretty good. Mm-hmm. Are you worried a little bit about their offense?
Yeah, I'm very worried. The reasons I sit still because Sean Payton is a darn genius. Mm-hmm. Let's get that straight. Then you couple that with Drew Brees and what he brings to the table. But if I'm a defensive coordinator, I'm sitting up here thinking, I got a receiver that has 45 receptions, and the next receiver on the team has 29 receptions. Where is the darn ball going? When I get off the bus, I'm going to double him. But at halftime, I'm going to double him. I'm going to double him, and he's not going to beat me. I'm not going to let this one man beat me like he's been doing for the entirety of the season. The next guy has 29 receptions. That's Ted Ginn. Now, Kamara has, I think he's around 78, 79, something like that. That's a lot of balls out of the backfield. But it's no way, and that bothers me. As a team, as a guy who loves the darn Saints, like, if they take this guy out of the equation, it's going to be tough, man.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. And as you go higher in the playoffs, you're playing against really good teams.
No question.
Oftentimes, really good defenses.
So Michael Thomas obviously wins all of his one-on-one battles. Let's see how he did against Prime.